Welcome back to the KOAM News at Noon. So we've had scattered thunderstorms this morning. Boy, some dangerous lightning, but it was certainly impressive to watch as the storms rolled through this morning. And now we're in that little gap, as you can see on the Skywatch Storm Tracker. What's interesting is the amount of little showers that have begun to back build behind the bigger batch. And look at how big that batch got as it rolled on off to the east. Take a look at these little guys still going back here. We will zoom in a little closer. Some thunderstorm activity, heavier activity starting to roll out of our area. But it has left behind some flood advisories in parts of Newton, McDonald, and Berry counties, so do be aware of that. Then we've got these thunderstorms. There's not much to them now, but earlier they were really going as they were out in north central Oklahoma. They are now starting to kind of weaken a bit. Still some strong storms here in Osage County, and they'll continue to lift off to the east-northeast as we head into the afternoon. And that's going to be our next round of showers and thunderstorms. Doesn't look like much right now, but don't worry. There will be more of these on the way as we head into the afternoon. We still have that possibility of a strong storm or two. The good news is no areas highlighted for tornado risk because that's a very low threat. Any stronger storms we see in the brown areas here could have some small hail and perhaps some gusty winds. But again, like we said earlier, not anticipating any significant widespread severe weather of any kind. So as we head into the evening, we'll again start to see a few more showers and thunderstorms across the area. These will be hit and miss throughout the evening. That's why they're called scattered storms. And then we go into the overnight hours and toward tomorrow morning, they'll become a little more widespread. And we'll start our Thursday a little bit on the wet side, but by the time we hit noon, those showers and storms are out of here. Let's take a look outside. MoDOT camera 32nd in range line. We got cloudy skies, we've got drying roads, and that's really about it, but of course that will change. MoDOT camera, US 60, Missouri 59, south side of Neosho looking back to the west. Also, cloudy skies. Our camera here at the KOAM studios, you guessed it, cloudy skies out there because that's what we're stuck with. But despite the clouds, some of us starting to warm up. And the KDOT camera, US 69, East 520th Avenue, just south of Pittsburgh, looking off to the south and west. Like always, it's not showing the sky, but you can look at the ground and see that it's clearly cloudy. There's no sunshine. Our camera 7th in range line also showing those clouds. We're sitting at 70, and this is where the interesting part comes in. A lot of southeast Kansas dried out pretty early. Therefore, you got to be a little bit warmer. So when we take a look at more temperatures, you'll see what we're talking about. Pittsburgh, also mostly cloudy, a pinch warmer, sitting at 73. South breeze at about 5 miles an hour. And here's where that dry slot is, right through here. So Nowata, 76, 77 Independence, 75 Neodesha, Yates Center, and Iola, and 76 Parsons and Chanute. And then you get back either A, where it's still raining, or the rain is just stopping. We're at 63 in Monette, Cassville, 65 in Neosho. As we head through the rest of today, again, this is on the average. We're talking mid-70s for highs. Some of you in southeast Kansas are going to push a little closer to 80. South breeze at 5 to 10. And again, a couple of strong storms possible. And that'll be the case as we head into the overnight hours, but that's going to be relatively limited. Otherwise, we got thunderstorms and some much-needed rain falling back into the mid-60s. Now, for our Thursday, we'll have those morning thunderstorms. We're going to start the day. We're going to warm close to 80, but then through the day, temperatures will gradually fall. And we'll eventually make it into the low 50s. And then check out Friday, Saturday. We're going to go 10 to 15 degrees below normal as we head into Friday and Saturday. And then we head into next week and we go back above normal, back in the low to mid 80s, ahead of more storm chances on Thursday of next week. And one last thing we want to point out is Friday night, Saturday night, lows in the 40s. Some of us could get into the upper 30s. So if you've got some outdoor vegetation, you just want to be aware of that. Yes. Could get a little bit on the chilly side before it suddenly turns around and thaws out again.
All right, we'll bring our plants in. Thanks, Chris. And stick around because we're making fast taco pie in the Mr. Food Test kitchen. We'll be right back.